Another video, huh? I've been talking to my fish. How are you doing, buddy? How's Azul? Azul! Azul! You live life talking to your reflection, buddy. What's up? I never talk to you. We never have conversations. Come here. Come here. Who says fish aren't friendly, dude? He's trying to tell me, you see his eyes, how he looks right at that pike. He's like, get that pike out of here. Get that pike out of here, Dad. Just get him out of here. He already reached the length of this tank, which I think is 12 inches. So he's past 12 inches. So he's not a baby anymore. He needs to move on to a bigger waters. More girth on the tank size, because this is a tall. It's a 75 tall. He got a good belly, though. He's healthy. My other one's getting a hole in the head from the water quality, though. And this pleco actually kind of upped its game and actually started cleaning the background. But, yeah, plecos usually don't clean anyways. They just add more poop. But no, this tiger pike has been old. Venezuelan pike. Mixed breed. He does have paw prints on his side. It's just he can change his colors. Right now he's doing his camos. It makes himself look like a log. And I heard when they get old, they get big and gray. Like all gray. And red eyes. Or purplish color. But this one's 8 years old, 8.5. This guy's actually only 2. So the age differences in here are nuts. Like this guy's like maybe... I want to say like a year old. So I got him at like a Walmart or Myers just one day, just as a filler for this tank. Let's see if they fight a little. Hey guys, they're always fighting and nipping at each other. But after studying all the cichlid behaviors, I started to realize that they're gonna, when they're fighting with each other, at least they're not bored and eventually start acting out and just killing other fish. And see, watch, he's got it. Oh, I interrupted. He was going to go to his bed before I came up and interrupted, but he has his own bed where he can have his eyes on that pike. Well, the pike sits there so he can have his eyes on him and then move back in his tunnel. Something's wrong with his tunnel right now. That's why he's not in it. So I was thinking about, I think he's mad because he can't move the tunnel. I put the log on this, and if I remove this tunnel, he acts crazy and tries to kill everything. But back in the day, he used to swim with all the other cichlids. He was okay with swimming with bass and anything else. But what happened was I put him in the pond a while back. So I had the pikes, the bass, all of them in this pond. And it was great until the red-tailed catfish got too big. And then it just turned into all hell. Just broke loose. She started to kill the bass. She actually found them to be super delicious and tried to purposely kill them and then eat them. And the glass is sucky right now. It's making me mad. It's easy to clean. I just take them off. Take them off one at a time and take them in the tub and spray them. But she's sitting by the pump, so something must be wrong with the pump. It looks like it's pumping out enough. Here comes the shark, though. Shark! Iredecent shark! Sharky! You're so big, buddy. How'd you get so big? What's up, mama? You coming to taste me? Yep. Baby girl. Ow, 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 ow. Ah! She just got me in the eyeball with the water. Little bitch. Let me get your tail. I'll get your tail. I got her tail. No, I'm gonna go ahead and, because I'm recording, I might as well feed them. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can get the little guys to all come out, because there is a bunch of little convicts in here. Polar blue parrot dwarf cichlid convicts. And I let them breed on purpose. Let's see. She smells the food. Come up and get it. You get some food? Right there. Right there's some food. You get it? Swim back. Right there. Oh, yep, she got that piece. You get this piece? Right there. Oh. Oh, she's going to get them pieces in the middle. As soon as the current hits it, it sends it around. Oh, I see little guys. I see my shark. Num 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 num. Hungry hippos. They eat a lot like oh, I see the parents of the convicts. They eat a lot like goldfish, like koi. Like they put their head up on the water and they just kind of like num 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 num. Hungry hippo eat, which is pretty cool. I did put some pellets in here, but they don't really care. I mean, I'm pretty sure this parrotfish lives off the leftovers of tilapia that they eat. And he's still in love with Merlin, the blue fish back there, that background I made like years ago. And a lot of people complain that I don't make my tanks look like natural rivers. Because these fish have been in captivity their whole lives, I actually did experiments and changed the backgrounds a lot. The only thing that makes a fish freak out is mirrors. If you put a mirror background on there, they'll fight with themselves all day long, especially the predator ones, because they see the fish of the same size, girth, and they try to fight it. But once I started putting their colors on the back, so I matched this pastel cartoony painting that a lot of people hate. Anyways, it's the scene in the Disney movie Sword in the Stone when the Pike's coming through chasing Arthur and Merlin, and there's the catfish that's curious. Actually, the reason why I've always wanted pikes and bass and red-tailed catfish and to begin with. And Polly is just the cutest, so Polly's like Merlin. I used to have a little orange Kenya, like a African cichlid in here, but he ended up dying of bloat. I can't explain that one. He just had bloat and keeled over. So I talked to these fish. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, fights a brewing. What you mad about, buddy? Tiger. Tiger. What's the matter? Tiger. I see you, dude. You're not disappearing. So there was 3 pieces of food. The bass chewed on one, sucked all the juices out of it, just like him. They sometimes they don't eat their food. They'll suck all the nutrients out of it and then spit the rest out. And then sometimes the pleco will clean it up, but they've been beaten up on the pleco, so it can't clean it up. What do you want? You want me to make that? You want me to make that shorter? I can make that pipe shorter, and then you can like go around easier. I don't know why you're protecting this little convict. It's funny too, these are predators that could completely eat these fish. They would in the wild, but for some reason convict cichlids are not very edible. Like they are the most surviving cichlid. They will breed and breed and breed and survive almost every challenge you throw at them. And see, he's starting to show his colors when he comes into fighting mode, but the bass is just following me anyways. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? I love you. He's always watching me play video games and shit. Alright. Let me, take the camera. I'm not even gonna pause it. I don't edit my videos. We're gonna go back here with some pellets. See what's up with some pellets back here. Hey, guys. Want some pellets? Pellets? Everybody hid from me. There's a drum set in here, so they all hid. Once I throw the pellets in there, though, they'll know. Feeding time. Din din. Din din. Let me turn the light off. See what happens here. Oscar likes it. Oscar. Comes the jag. He's eating what's falling out of his gills. Oh man, the blue acara changed complete colors. She was dying of bloat and her eggs kept getting stuck up in her. And I squeezed them out last time. And she's been doing fine. But I spend way too much time loving on these little guys to make sure they're okay. Because I've had acaras die from just water change. He's just eating that shit to break it up. He doesn't even eat that. He likes tilapia. I don't know what it is. Maybe because he's white or just wants that high protein diet no matter what. And where's my catfish? It's not coming out. My little jaguar in his hole. In his cave. Yeah, snagging a piece of food. Alright. That's funny. Asku! 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 What's up, buddy? What's up? Eat that piece. Eat it. Mash it up. Match it up. Asku. Let's see what these breeders are doing. Blue! 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 Such a gorgeous fish. The royal acara is like one of the prettiest freaking fish I've ever had. I had probably about 30 of them because it started out with 2 bought from separate stores, and then they bred together, and I had them breeding, and I shut down all the breeding projects except for the green terrors because I don't know, any tank I put them in, one seems to develop into a male or a female, the opposite. That, I don't know, nature finds a way, like Jurassic Park. But yeah, that's crazy that there's a snail infestation only in this tank. You see it? Like, they're all over the place, right? And like, this stuff, I'll come in here tomorrow and it'll be gone. Like this leftover tilapia piece that the Oscar spit out earlier. This was like yesterday. They eat that weird stuff, and I'll grab them in the sponge. I'll throw some chemicals in here, and they all go to the sponge to save themselves, and then that's how I try to kill them. But there's no actual way for me to kill them. But the weird thing I'm finding out is like this tank has what I call like the crazy mix sand. So there's like sand in here, rocks, anything that was donated. So when I gravel back in here, sometimes blue sand will be just all on the bottom. So I don't know if like that's the reason why, because this one's a sand tank. Because underneath all that is fine blue sand mixed in. It's just hard to see because after a while, I think it's just a weight thing, like it sinks to the bottom. Because there's even like, you could see a marble back there. Like I said, I used to rescue fish, and I actually didn't spend a dime on gravel ever, or sand. So I never paid for that stuff. I used the nasty looking mix, and I would clean them, put them in here. But the snails didn't happen until I rescued the catfish. And I'm pretty sure the catfish, in the bag of the catfish, there was a snail. And I think that's when it started, and it came from Myers in Holland. Let me see here. Ooh, that water's cold. Probably why the catfish ain't coming out. Hey, baby. Grandpa. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see my catfish. The catfish. Where's my catfish? Buddy. Catfish, did I wake you up? I know you see what happens is those cichlids breed and they keep putting their eggs in this terracotta pot. And then as soon as nighttime hits, I'm pretty sure she comes out because I could see by the ripping of her top fins. She comes out, they try to fend it off, but she eats all the babies and the eggs. So the green terrors, or andinoacararivilatus, and them don't get along. See, somebody just darted. Just because I made her come out. Hey, baby. Baby. It's a very pretty catfish, man. If she'd come out more. Probably if I didn't give her the hut, she wouldn't hide. But I give her the hut to make her feel comfortable. Baby. What'd you do? What'd you do? You're not swimming upside down. She usually swims upside down and goes to the top. We used to have a upside down cat like this, squeaker featherfin, but it actually, a guy came and bought it because it was giant. It was like the biggest one he'd ever seen, I guess. I guess they just grow big out here in the well water until they get older, and the well water's so bad now that it's giving the bass out there a hole in the head. But man, these fish are still gorgeous, still pretty fish. Baby, she got like ick spots on her too. This tank, by the way, is not heated. These fish all adapted to just the Michigan environment. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know, maybe that's why the Oscar's growth is slow, is they got that heater, but it just keeps it, just warms it up a little bit. It's a cheap heater. It was an experiment I was doing about a couple months ago, but now, ever since the snail outbreak, I haven't messed with the tank because honestly, I just was trying to see if they could survive our temperatures, and it looks fine. They're not getting ick, probably because they get fed garlic and plenty of salt is added into the water. Oh, I wanted to see if she actually fits into that still. Fish, key fish, buddy. Come out. Stay out. I think you're pretty, dude. I gotta find. See, I have better decor out there, but it's out there with the fish that aren't even using it. She must live off the snails. The snails and the breeding. It's kind of cool. Baby girl, where you going? Spending time with the fishies. See how she's pushing that Okara back? They just fight repeatedly, I think. All the cichlids fight with the catfish. And see, I've had them kind of catfish before in like rainbow sharks. And sometimes if they're the only one, they can get pretty mean. I've seen them like almost kill a red devil once. I had a red devil I was growing out, and it beat the living crap out of it. Oh, that catfish is too cute, though. I was wanting to put her out there with the, the bass. But I'm scared the bass will try to eat the catfish and then she'll get stuck in their mouth. Because she's got, like, she's an African catfish with quad barbell thorns that come out when threatened. And here, of course, we'll check out my beautiful breeders. You want a kiss? Mwah! Mwah! Stop. I'll stay far away here. I would kill the lights, but that's like the only way we can see them anyways, so. Oh, I forgot my food. Hold on, guys. See, they don't like the Hikari anymore, I guess. Seeing it piled up more and more on the filters. Gosh, she's mean. Hold up. We gotta get the food, guys. Gotta get the food, man. Oh, see, they're making the catfish go back again. I know that food will get eaten because of the freaking snails. But, what's that Oscar doing? Is he being mean to the green turtle? I think he keeps the area by the orange tree that matches his color. He stays there. The other fish go over here. Like, they have their own areas, even in just a 55 gallon. And I got that catfish really curious. What, buddy? What? What are you doing? Look. She's so cute. Yeah, if I got her out there in one of the warm tanks, she'd probably blow up in size, to tell you the truth. Look at that mouth. Meep, 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 meep. Alright, yeah. Sorry. Oh, by the way, these are babies of the original green terror fish that were like my size of my hand. So they do get big. Hey, you settle down. I got food. Peace offering. Peace offering. She still hit the glass, dude. She's crazy. I bet you that male's scared shitless. He's very beautiful. I'm super proud of how that turned out because that's 5th generation breeding. So, like, they've been bred and bred and bred, but I always made sure that the other partner was new each time, but still in my line of fish. And man, is my line of breeding good. Look at that fish, guys. So fucking pretty. Sorry. Male and female. Eat your food. Eat your food. These guys are like, what? You're not gonna feed us? I can't do it with the phone in my hand, dog. I have to do it like this. There you go. There you go. Look at how they change color, though. It's a turquoise severem. It can turn white. It can turn blue. It can turn red. Dude, it looks like a bluegill right now, like a normal fish. But the other one's red. It's so weird. They like these pellets. What are they doing? Oh, okay. They are eating. I hear... Let's get one more look at my beautiful GT. Actually, never mind. Back up. I got an idea. She looks like she's mad at me already. Hold up. Let's go in covert. So we can peek at the eggs. You see all those eggs down there? Yeah. It's a lot of dimp. That's a lot of dimp. That guy's eating. They both, yes, they both have a 55-gallon filter. This was actually a filter test. Actually, this is week 4, or this is week 4 of changing it up. So I kind of should check, but I'll show you. This is just simple hang on the back Walmart filters, and it looks like this one's flooded already. Probably because they're breeding. Oh my gosh. Lift one up, lift the other up. And the overflow stopped. Go ahead and wipe the algae to create new ground, new flow. The chaos theory, flow of water. And look, it dirties it up, but a lot of it works itself out. It's really cool. But I do see it kind of flooding. And yes, I am on this one keeping the plastic pieces. In this one, there's no plastic pieces. There's actually the motors in the water in case power outage. And then also, yeah, this one's flooding too. Also, in this one, there's sponges on the back. There we go. A little bit quieter. All right. So yeah, it dirties up the water quite a bit. But I let these tanks go. I do nothing but change the filters and rinse them. It's kind of like a thing. I keep notes and write down what happens to the fish. But honestly, these fish have not ever had to have medication. I should knock on wood. Medication or, what do you call it? Yeah, I've never had to medicate. They've never gotten sick. These ones back here, I don't know what it is in this tank. It's just when I let it go and the algae is all over the back, and there's actually black cardboard that you can get at the dollar store as a background there, and then that's one of my school drawings. But anyways, I tried just black background on this one because obviously this is my plant room. The sunlight comes in, I needed a dark color so that it didn't make the tank algae bloom nonstop. Well, anyways, the algae bloomed, the sand changed a little bit, and they started breeding. So I did something right, but as I can see right now, it's time to clean the filters. And I don't want to take you through that. That's a bit of a chore, especially with the phone this way. I don't have a pocket for it, but yeah, I got lots of plants. I gave half my plants to my neighbor, and now I'm kind of regretting it because I want to make a big plant spot around the pond. All right, that's enough. I just wanted to spend a little time with the fishes, play with them and stuff. I gotta go get this food covered though. It smells like dog food. See, they're doing the breeding dance already, and all I did was mess with the filter. See that? Well, we can have them here. Yep. See, that's crazy, dude. They think that, like, all of a sudden, it must change the pH balance or something. Alright. Subscribe, like, do the thing.